TN and Trap News Network, back at the same, like a crack at the same, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. More of this good content we got going on here at TN and Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use. It's that good knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college, big dog. Hit that like, hit that comment, hit that subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TN and Trap News Network. Newsington, you can usington. Knowledge though, you're not finna get in nobody's college though. Hit that like, hit that comment, hit that subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TN and Trap News Network. And we need y'all to get into that Man at the Garden freestyle. Please don't touch my I got a body on it. Fairy tales, won't forget. All that. You feel me? Get into that if you ain't got into that. Hold on. RichTrapHouse.com. Get into that if you ain't got into that. Merch shop, RichTrapHouse.com. Excuse me. I saw this and this was super interesting, man. They saying that Shannon Sharp, shout out to Shig's Move. They saying that Shannon Sharp has set up Shaq. For everybody who don't know, Shannon Sharp was going through the situation. Wooty bam. But it says Shaq set up Shannon Sharp lawsuit after being caught paying for dirt on him allegedly. Why is Shaq beefing with Shannon Sharp? Let's get into this conversation.
Hey, Chick Smooth, appreciate all the coverage that you been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Oh, nah, Shaq. You got some explaining to do, my brother. Now, 3 weeks ago, Tasha K leaked an audio of Matt Barnes saying, yo, I just got word that Shaq, Shaquille O'Neal himself, Mr. Superman is paying top dollar for any dirt anybody has on Shannon Sharp. But keep it on the down low.
Damn. Shaq versus Shannon Sharp?
Make sure you don't say that it was Shaq who's looking for the dirt.
I don't know if you're on this kind of time, but I was in a group chat the other day, or actually just yesterday, and Shaq said he's paying top dollar for any information on old boy. So, again, I don't know if you're on that kind of time or not, but Shaq is known to throw large sums of money around, so just want to put that out there.
Damn, bro. But then they say Shaq and Kobe had a beef over something similar about the chili. You feel me?
Stay quiet. Hey, he said, please keep it quiet. He said that Shannon did some shit back to him a while back, and he's been off him. So that's why he's doing this. But please keep his name quiet.
Now, I didn't cover this because...
So let me find out that Shaq paid a woman. Let me find out that Shaq paid a woman to let Shannon Sharp knock the Sonic rings out that thing. And now it's the ultimate setup. Niggas ain't delusional. They speaking from their heart. Ain't nobody delusional. Niggas are speaking from their heart right here. This is the truth. God say that out of moments of frustration and alcohol, the truth gonna come out. So, you know.
Because let's be honest here, these types of audio leaks every now and then, and nothing happens. But fast forward 3 weeks later, that's when we get the Shannon Sharp GRAPE lawsuit. Now, this has prompted a lot of people to think and confirm that Shaq is the one behind the Shannon Sharp lawsuits. Almost a year ago, these two guys, Shaq and Shannon Sharp, went at it after Jokic won the NBA MVP award. I actually covered those stories on my channel, so make sure you guys go check them out. Shannon Sharp called out Shaq for being jealous of Jokic. Then in turn, Shaq wrote a whole storybook on Shannon Sharp and then went on to drop a diss track. Yes, Shaq went into the booth and dropped a diss song on Shannon Sharp.
As the president of the Big Man Alliance, you are the vice president of the Big Man Alliance. You know I love you. You're the best player in the league. I want to congratulate you, but I want you to hear from me first. I thought the SGA should have been the MVP. That's no disrespect to you.
I got what I got because I worked my ass off. Now, Shaq has been the one to say it, that he didn't work as hard, he didn't train as hard, he didn't eat as well as he should have.
Right.
Shaq is the one that anytime someone wins an MVP, he talks about how he should have been the MVP over Steve Nash. Now, you guys have heard me speak glowingly. I say Travis Kelce's better tight end than I was. So was Gronk. So was my guy, what's his name? For the Chargers. Antonio Gates, Gonzo, Big Winslow. I'm cool. I got no problem. You know why I got no problem, Ocho, with giving people credit?
Right.
Because I got everything out of my God-given ability. God gave me the ability to do what I could do. but he gave me discipline, he gave me dedication, the way I trained, the way I ate, the way I slept. So this was all I could get.
Right.
Now, I would have felt some type of way if I'd have got these numbers and I half-assed it, but I never half-assed it. Kobe said Shaq should have won, and they should have won.
Right.
But my thing is that you can't, and it said greatest characters. It's Shaq, I'm the greatest character. No, am I a top 100 player? No. Am I the equivalent as a football player as Shaq was as a basketball player? No. But what I did do is that I maximized that. And my question, if Shaq and, because it's rough on the back. My question is, do you believe that you gave everything you possibly could in basketball? Did you train the way you should have? Did you eat the way you should have? That just goes to show you how great you was. Is that you didn't, you allowed your weight to get out of control. The injury started to creep up, and you got 4 rings, and you got 3 finals MVP. Never said I was the quitter, and I'm quick to say that. When I talk about Kevin Durant or I talk about any player, I said I'm not the equivalent basketball player, but all I can do is maximize my ability.
Right.
Shaq know deep down, he can take all the shots. Yeah, you got more money. Yeah, you're more famous than me. Yeah, you're more well-known. You're going to have way more money than I ever have.
I don't think that comes to the point. Why is Shaq snitching on Shannon Sharp? Damn, Shaq.
But nobody will ever say that I was lazy or I cheated myself. That's all I got for you, big bro.
Now, the one thing we know about Shaq is that he holds grudges. If he's beefing with you, if you guys got into it over some petty minor bullshit, Shaq is somebody who is known to hold long-term grudges. And we obviously saw this with him and Dwight Howard, all because Dwight Howard wanted to be called Superman. So it's not too far-fetched for people to think that Shaq had something to do with Shannon Sharp's lawsuit. And we also know that these two guys love playing in the snow. They love snow bunnies. And it would not surprise me to find out that these two guys are actually Eskimo brothers. Both old 50-year-old freaks that love white women. Listen.
50-year-old freaks is crazy. 50-year-old freaks that love white women is even crazier.
Man, this is all too much of a coincidence. You guys get in the comments below. Do you guys think Shaq had anything to do with Shannon Sharp's lawsuit? Post your comments below. Subscribe to my channel, like this video. I'll see you guys later, man.
I don't know, bro. I'm willing to bet that Shaq might have had something to do with that, bro. Shannon Sharp might be a victim of a Shaq attack. I don't know. Be better today than what you were yesterday. Be even better tomorrow. But today, be at your best. Red dots to the left. You know the rest. Free. Avenue Legends, so he's free. We gone.